Welcome back, friends. And this is a section about the top companies. And if you're living in India and if you're wondering which are the top companies in your state, and if you want to know, then you have reached the right program. In this program, we will actually do researched list of top companies in your state. And right now, we are actually moving through the state of Haryana, and the top companies in the state of Haryana. We are researching and providing you the details about those companies. And today we will be discussing about the technology, hardware, and innovation, which are the top companies in the state of Haryana in the area of technology and hardware, which are number one. So, considering that Haryana is not the one of the largest states of India, but it may have some companies which may have impact India wide or even global companies are there. So which is the topmost company in technology space in the state of Haryana? And the company is Uno Minda. Uno Minda is the largest technology company which is based in Haryana, and there are technology companies which are the sort of car manufacturer, which is also Maruti Udyog Limited. But then we have to look at the different segment, because Maruti Udyog Limited may be churning out more technology, but Uno Minda is a largest technology company primarily working for the automobile industry. So I will explain the difference here. But Minda is actually working on creating high-tech equipment which are used in automobile industries, and also these technologies can be replicated in other industries. And because of that, they are headquartered in Haryana. They are having India-wide impact. And let's understand Uno Minda, why they are number one in technology space. Let us understand this more in detail. Well, Minda Industries Ltd is an auto part manufacturing company headquartered in Gurgaon, Gurugram, and their turnover is 7,000 crores. It's a major player in this segment. So 7,000 crores is a turnover of a technology company headquartered out of Haryana. So that is why, when there is so much big industry present in Gurugram, the one of the district of Haryana, you can imagine, the kind of impact this company may be having on the not only on the revenue for the state, but also employment and many of the CSR activity, because 7,000 crore of industry is not a small one. It's fairly large, and they are in the technology space. That means they are developing some high-tech equipment which are put in all your cars. So whether you're driving whichever car, some of the technology from Minda may be present in your car. So their impact is also not limited to Haryana, but their impact is felt all across India. So what are the items that these Minda is producing? Number one is the advanced automotive electronics. So what is happening today? A lot of the parameters in your car are fully automated, are microprocessor controlled, and the cars have the ability to also inform the manufacturer if something is going wrong. So all of these automation are being built into the cars. And so far we have seen high-tech instruments only in the foreign cars like BMW and Mercedes, where the microprocessor plays a major role. However, now the technology has been brought down to even the mid-segment cars, and a lot of these facilities which are typically present in the high-end cars are also now available in a smaller segment, small car segment. And all this is because of the local technology being developed by companies like Minda. They are doing a lot of research in this area. They are creating viable solution for the market. They are also ensuring that the local talent is used, and the equipment which are produced are for the Indian conditions, which is hot and humid. So these kind of things are being done by Minda, and their technology is basically used in automating the electronics in your car. And you know that the electronics are used quite a bit in your car today. There are a lot of sensors put across the length and breadth of your car, from door opening to even starting, cold starting, etc. And also, if the car is locked, you can get the car unlocked. You can actually remotely start your car, switch on the AC. All of those kind of things are now available in your car. There are apps. Some car manufacturers are giving the apps which will actually enable you all this, control your car from remote. Then they are also giving the telematic and connected car solution. So each car will be connected to some sort of a network, and then the awareness of the car itself, the computer which is present on the car, will be talking to other either central server or to other cars. Now these are the emerging technologies. This is something which is like a future, and that will be very useful if this system comes up in a big way. Then in future we will start seeing self-driving cars, because when the cars have the ability to communicate with each other, they will also get the processing will also improve. The 5G network can be utilized to transmit information between the cars automatically, and then the onboard computer will be able to take a decision about what is to be done at that particular moment. And therefore you will not be able to not only provide the position of the car, you can also start creating much more complex systems where the car start communicating with each other and can locate the best route for your destination, and also get into the space of self-driving cars. So Minda is on the forefront of developing these technologies. These are the future, but being present in the state of Haryana will have a major impact on India's position globally. Also, the Minda will be working on these telematic and connected car solutions, which are very, very high tech. You can imagine, if you just learn about these things, they are very high tech. Now the other thing that the Minda is employed is basically creating the industrial automation systems. Now these are used currently by the car manufacturers, auto manufacturers, but these are industrial automation. That means they can be utilized by all other manufacturing industries to basically reduce burden of human resources on their production environment. Now the industrial automation are very effectively used even by the food and beverages industry. Now if you are a follower of this channel, especially this program about the top companies, I have covered a lot of F&B in the past, where there is a huge importance given to the automation. Some of these brands which are employed in manufacturing, whether they are cloth manufacturer or F&B manufacturers or supply chain, they actually use lot of these automation solutions. And if you look at Haldiram, which I have covered on this channel in the past, they used manpower only for uploading raw material into their system, and also at the end of the cycle of the production only for loading into their trucks for transportation. In the factory there's not even a single human used. Everything is produced. Whatever you see, all the snacks that you buy on the shelf of Haldiram is actually produced by robots, completely automated. So Minda is employed in developing these systems for generic solutions for all industries, and therefore this is really commendable activity that the Minda is doing, taking care of industrial automation for different companies, for different segments. At the same time, Minda is working towards making our environment eco-friendly. So all of these things that Minda is working on in the state of Haryana is basically making sure that the carbon footprint can be reduced and the production processes of different industries can be made much more efficient, thus by reducing the carbon emission for by those industries. So all their solutions are focused towards eco-friendly. How do you basically ensure that the less waste is released in the environment, whether in water or land or in air, and if there are recycling possible, reprocessing possible of the waste material, waste can be converted into something useful, or raw material for some other industry, well and good, so that there is no waste at all. So these are the technologies that the Minda is playing with right now. So you can imagine that Minda is really a high tech environment for you to work. So if you are looking at some sort of business association, Uno Minda is a very good company to engage with, because they are really high tech, really up above the curve. And if you want to start a career with Uno Minda, it offers a great career opportunity, because they are a large industry based in Gurugram with a turnover of 7,000 crores. So